Hi, I'm Luann Shakasha with eXp Realty.
Hey, this is Danny Kwon with Premier Lending again.
We happen to be sheltering in place, and this week, we aren't going to do a real estate update per se. We're going to talk a little bit about what's on everybody's mind, which happens to be COVID-19, coronavirus.
I know this is something that's important to us and everyone, and we just wanted to share a couple of things that are going on with us that might help you guys out as well. And I know Luann has a story to tell.
Yeah, I mean, we watch the news and it sounds all awful, and then it all of a sudden hit home for me when I found out that my aunt, who's 83 and asthmatic and diabetic, got tested positive for COVID-19. And it was sobering because she couldn't get a test. She was throwing up. She was very, very ill at the emergency room. They wouldn't let my uncle and my cousin in at all. The hospital shut down the visitors. So even when you bring somebody to the emergency room when they're very ill, you can't go in. So you don't know what's going on. And it was quite heartbreaking. And she was admitted. And then they swabbed her and they sent her home, and because they just don't have space. So the next day, 24 hours later, they called and told the family that she does have COVID and she needs to come back. And then they stuck her in isolation. So she was there, and I was really worried. I mean, we can't see her, and she's older, the demographic that doesn't do very well with this. But yesterday, she got back out of the hospital and she's at home on the mend. So yay. Super, super happy about that.
That's awesome. I mean, I think that just illustrates how serious this is, and we've all got to do our part. One thing we also wanted to mention is Luann and I are fortunate enough to be part of this nonprofit organization, and it's called ARIA. It's the Asian Real Estate Association of America. And we are a nonprofit. We have a local chapter here in Sacramento, and one of the things that we're setting up is a forum, and I think it's going to look like a weekly sort of Facebook Live or a Zoom meeting where we're going to talk about things that matter to you, things including the stimulus package, how to get that, if you're a small business owner, what you can do to help your business, and also
all the forbearance that's coming up with 3 months of forgiveness for the mortgage thing. Well, it's not exactly forgiveness, but you'll be talking about that more, right?
Yeah. So there's so much going on. And to be honest, even our local leaders are kind of scratching their heads because there's so much different information coming. So what we wanted to do with ARIA is to curate that information for you guys and have it presented to you guys every week. Have a forum where you guys can ask us questions. That is in the works. That will be launched probably by the time you guys watch this. So make sure you guys reach out to us so we can send you links and things for that. We're also doing something else, which Luann will talk about.
We are making drop packages for people that need some help and some basic supplies, especially if you know somebody that was diagnosed, and they do send you home a lot of times if you're not sick enough. And we all have trouble finding gloves and masks, etc. But we are sourcing that right now, and we have care packages, more or less call them care packages, that we can drop off. And our organization is putting together these little baskets that have the sanitizing wipes, some gloves, some masks in it for the family and the person who's sick, snacks, and toilet paper.
all essential. But yeah, that's what we wanted to leave you guys with this week. We just want to say we really appreciate you guys. Please stay safe and take care of yourselves and your family. And again, my name is Danny Kwon with Premier Lending.
I'm Luann Shakasha with eXp.
Talk to you guys soon.